Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Flushed out of the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Offense up to the line fast. Second down carry for Achane. Room to work at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass cut by Smythe. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down run from Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is ahead for about 5. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Come on, three, kick. Yeah.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Hey, come on, two. Hey, cover one.
Trying to pick it up here with Achan. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Come on, two.
Trying for it, it's Achan. He gets the first and more inside the 15. Fights across for the touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Great. Set. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it at the 30. And they take him down right along the 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, a gift to A.J. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A-Chain again. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa throwing on fourth. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
That play good for 17 on a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
No touch it. No touch it.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No touch it. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
That's low and bounces short of his man. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Achane again on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Taken in by by Smith. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
We'll have him gain about a handful there. Milton Williams making the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, here's Tua. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Tua now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He's got Smith. And what a play. He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
A-Chain on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense up to the line fast. Running for it, it's A-Chain. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Turbo 3, kick.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They run. It's A-Chain. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
He'll look to throw it. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, there's your answer, Brock. Yep. You were wondering if they dare risk a throw from their own 1. They did it, and it ended predictably with a safety.
I didn't even have to say anything to you, did I, Kate? You could read my body language up here. Are they going to do it? You going to take the risk? Is it going to be a 99-yard play in the record books? No, it's not. It's going to be a safety, and more than likely the next time, Not going to make that call at their own one.
A-Chain running to the right. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Vacates quickly left side. Dumped off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Shakes himself free. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. That's caught beyond the marker. Big man showing up the yards. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Sanders all set to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Hurts now from the gun. It's Dotson on the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Rolling out to his left. He's on the move. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Great. Set. Delta.
From the 24. Has it at the 7. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Philadelphia.